What is a planning permit? In this podcast, we discuss the planning permit process and why it's an important aspect to any build. There are many planning permits that apply to both residential, commercial, and various home improvements or renovations. In this podcast, we will discuss the aspects of managing a brand new home on a vacant block of land. Prior to commencing a home build, you'll need to obtain council approval before anything else can happen. There are many steps in the build process, including pre-site work and construction phase. The majority of vacant land require a planning permit. This subsequently influences the decision of your home, establishes the timeframe needed to develop, and build the property and determine the cost of budget that you'll need to complete it. A well-considered and documented application is the best way to receive your permit promptly and achieve your objectives. First up, what is a planning permit? A planning permit is a legal document officially issued by your local council. The document grants you permit to use and/or develop on the vacant block of land. A planning permit is issued with an expiry date and will include approved conditions for the use of your land. It is, however, important to understand what a planning permit differs from to a building permit. They are quite different. A planning permit is not a build permit. A building permit refers to the construction method and is applied separately after the planning permit has been approved. Here are a number of things that you need to address as part of obtaining the planning permit. First, we need to meet the council criteria. There is a criteria that needs to be met as part of achieving the planning permit. You'll need to meet the criteria and the design guidelines set by the council and their planning scheme. There are a number of criteria that your application will be assessed against. Here is a summary of the most common, but not in any particular order. First, we have zoning overlays. A zone can be residential, industrial, or rural. It determines how the land can be used. Covenants, which are generally rules or obligations imposed on the property title. Building envelopes. This relates to the design and construction of the exterior of the home. Materials associated to cladding. Usually this is relating to external. Also, we have colour schemes that also can be varying both more on the external side as well. We have setbacks. This is the minimum distance which a home must be set back from the street or the road. Other areas may be neighbourhood characters, landscaping, sustainability, height or roof lines of the home, just to name a few. What sort of time frame is needed? The planning permit process will differ among varying local councils. It is fair to expect the timeframe of approximately 4 to 6 weeks. At Crest Property Investments, we recommend our clients to purchase a full turnkey. The full turnkey solution is an all-inclusive service that has the builder manage the planning and build permits on your behalf. A good, reliable builder can obtain this quicker than you can yourself. They are also aware of the process, the criteria, and have a clear understanding on how to make the application presentable and well documented. This reduces any possible rejections and takes the stress away from you if things need to be reapplied or for further supporting documentations required. This process will involve correspondence and communication with an allocated planning officer. Good builders have existing relationships with these people, so it can be very helpful for you to use them as a buyer. Advertisement. As part of the application process, it must be advertised to the public. A signage will be placed on your allotment or your land, highlighting the proposed permit and what your plans for the land are. The signage is required to sit on the block for at least 14 days. An additional communication is also sent to your neighbours in the post of the application. Application objections. In the event you receive an objection, the council will assess each objection individually. A planning officer will attend the site to review the application or the objections. If the dispute cannot be resolved, the planning permit application may be sent to VCAT to address this independently. What should you do? At Crest Property Investments, we help source brand new and off-the-plan properties for buyers. And as said before, we deal with full turnkey solutions. As part of the service, the planning permit and build permit are administered on your behalf to ensure that you have a more seamless experience when building your own home. When building your own home, a full turnkey prevents the uncertainties and price rises that may occur if the soil and site aren't easy to build on. If you'd like to learn more about buying a house and land package, please don't hesitate to contact us. We would welcome the opportunity to help you make the right property decision. If you'd like to learn more about our services, feel free to visit our website at www.crestproperty.net.au. Thank you and bye for now.